supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
I am a medium.
Dress size? Number?
Um, a 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
157.
Fresh face out of the shower, just your natural face. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you
This
rank
is
your
my
looks?
natural face.
What? Okay, fresh face out of the shower, your natural face. You can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? 1 to 10.
A 6.
Okay. A 6 is right above average. A 5 is average, right? You're 5'3", 100, a dress size 10, so that's above average weight. 5'3", you should be roughly dress size 4. 4'6", 125 pounds. Even if I believe you're 157, 160, you're almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight.
I
And
can
you
lose
have
the weight.
listen. If you're average to cute looking, if you're below average health from a weight standpoint, and you have 2 children, overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average? Factor all those things in together.
Average.
So why should you get anything over? Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are.
I see millionaires with average women all the time.
They don't have big chest tattoos either, and 2 other kids. Man, I'm just saying. Okay, I want to. No. I mean, let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man? Maybe
Ain't
that
nothing
makes.
wrong with it. Wait.
No, you said so I should just settle. No, you said that. Listen. You said so I should just settle for an average guy, and I'm like, you're an average woman. Why should you not get?
I would be settling. I mean, nothing
Why
wrong with average.
why would you be settling and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing? Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money,
You ain't fine enough for no money.
I'm not fine enough for money.
No. You're
Average
6.
women
You're 5.
date
You said
billionaires.
you're 6, ma'am. You said you're 6. You don't get money. You get second shift at the plant. Did you go to college?
No, I didn't.
Okay, ma'am. So
I have my own business. Though.
congratulations. Don't care. Man, you got 2 children. And you said you are 6. I give you 5, 6. Your numbers together would be average. So why? So an average man would be upgrading to get you.
Look, I didn't say
I'm asking, ma'am, because we're just having a conversation. You said you'd be settling, so by extension, he would be.
So I guess we'll be settling for each other.
No, but my issue is, you said settling for him. That means you'd be getting something less than what you deserve. When we settle, we get less.
I already have everything that I need. If he's not adding to me, then that will be settling, right?
Fabian, I want you to understand what I asked you last night. I asked this question oftentimes with black women. If you have to work as hard today or harder if you want children with a husband, would you rather have a husband or be single? And almost 100% of the time, black women would say, if I have to work as hard as I am today with a husband, I'd rather be single, because a husband is not, just by being a man ain't enough. He's supposed to make her life easier. That is why I have no problem telling women to die alone. It is not our job to make women's lives easier. It's our job to protect, provide, but that's not necessarily easy. It's harder. Relationships are hard. So, ma'am, you got all the things you need, except somebody to share life with. And the man who can meet your standards, okay? Can he meet other women's standards? Okay, then why should he not get the best? If he can meet your high standard, he can meet another woman's standard. And all I'm saying is that why should a man have to settle for a woman with 2 kids? Because you got a
They
business?
don't have Kevin. They don't have to settle for me.
But you said you'd be settling for him.
Okay, just like you, Kevin, you say that high
Hmm.
value men are supposed to have money, right? That's what you say. So if they don't have money, that means their value is low, right?
What you talking about, Willis?
And
No.
you go off women
No,
buying
no, no,
their
no. If
looks.
you want to know, no. High value men, that's a completely different component. That's less than 10% of men.
Mhm.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to What Are You Doing? Today we'll be talking about, doing a reaction to a Kevin Samuels video where he was talking to this lady, and the lady basically said that she would be settling. She said he asked her, his normal questions that he would ask her, about her height, weight, size, different stuff like that, and then he asked her what she rated her face. She said she rated her face as a 6. Um, so I'm doing this video because it's a lot of people out here, man, that think they are really higher than what they are. And look, it's okay to think whatever you want to think, but look, and I wanted to get to the core of what Kevin Samuels is always talking about. And I think people that don't like him, I think they kind of just look at the brashness. Get it? I mean, I get it. I agree sometimes that the brashness is really out there sometimes. But the core of what he's trying to do. And look, I'm making this video, and I don't make a lot of videos like this, but I will say that this particular deal is something that was just going through my mind. Like, he was definitely on to something, and some people wanted to hear it, some people didn't want to hear it. So I'm not going to ever say that I felt like uh he was a bad person. I just don't believe that. I believe that yeah, it came across rough to some people. I mean, I'm not, I'm a man, so of course, I guess if he was talking to me like that, I mean, I mean, I think if it's the truth, that'll set you free. But if it's not the truth, then yeah, I may have something to say about that. But basically, to really what it boils down to is trying to get women to understand that yes, there's a lot of us out here that, and I'm taken already, but I'm just saying, just in general, there's a lot of us out here that there's a lot of single men, there's a lot of childless single men. That's something that he always talked about. Even if you had a kid or 2 kids or whatever, I mean, look, if you're if you're thinking the same way this lady is thinking, I mean, and this lady, in my opinion, needs really needs some psychiatric help. And I don't care what you know. She says she have her own business and all this other kind of stuff. But if you can't look in the mirror and understand that, you know, y- I guess that's a part of life, and it's a part of us as humans. We always want more. We want better. There's nothing wrong with wanting more and wanting better, but if you have been doing things the same way for so many years and you're not, and there's nothing changing about what you're doing, I mean, don't you think you want to change what you're doing to try to get a different outcome? So basically what I'm saying is Kevin was was actually trying to get women to understand that, listen, it's a lot of women that want this 10% of men. Okay? So if every woman wanted this 10% of men, then you may as well go to the polygamy thing, you know, because all of y'all not gonna get a 10% man. You're just not gonna get that man is making all that money. And so I think he was just trying to bring women's expectations, and there's so much expectations, bring their bring them down to reality. Because look, man, just like he said, I mean, these guys, yeah, they'll play with you, and they'll play with you for a little while, and when they're done with you, they just leave you alone. So if there's guys out here that's making $42,000 a year, okay, there's guys out here making $42,000 a year, but a really good, solid man. He keep a job, take care of himself. Uh, I mean, if he any other responsibilities he may have, he's taking care of his responsibilities. That's a solid man. Okay. Now he may not be making the money that I mean, he may not be making enough money that he likes. And I'm sure anybody that's making 42, most men, and I'll just say it just on an average, that's making $42,000 or even a little bit more, 50,000, is probably not happy with what they're making. So you're not happy and he's not happy either. I mean, you got to understand. Look, everybody's not gonna make $100,000 a year. So basically, what he was trying to do is get women to understand that either either you bring your expectations down or you die alone. Is basically what he was saying. I mean, because guess what? If these men don't want you and they're looking for a certain type of woman, we all know that they're looking for a certain type of woman. And look, we can sit up here and we can psychoanalyze people. We can look at people's bodies and just and just be like, well, her body is not right. I don't listen. When you say you're going to settle for someone and I mean, to be quite honest with you, this lady, the reason I say that this is that she really needs some psychiatric help because, and I'm not look and look, I don't want people to get me wrong. You should feel good about yourself, and I guess you should feel you're a 10, but you have to understand that there may be guys out there that see you as a 10, and everybody else looking at you, and just like, nah, I don't think so. But listen, it's okay to be high on yourself. It's okay to be high on yourself, but you got to do it within reason. It's just what I'm saying. I mean, you just got to do it within reason. I mean, if you have been single for 8 years, okay, like Kevin Samuels say, you have 2 kids, you've been single for 8 years. Now, you may say, well, I just wanted to be single. Okay, if you wanted to be single, then hey, no foul, no problem. That it is what it is. Now, if you go on the market and you out there looking and you ain't getting no buyers, then I mean it may be something that you're doing wrong. It may be something that one of the things I used to hear Kevin always say was people being socially awkward. And I can be honest with you. I think I would have been that socially awkward person because I just didn't, when I became single, I wasn't going nowhere. I wasn't really doing nothing, and I wasn't going out. Well, I mean, I went out, but it wasn't to clubs or nothing like that. I mean, but just I probably would be called socially awkward, and for me, that wouldn't hurt my feelings because okay, maybe I am socially awkward because everybody else doing all of this and I'm not doing it. You know, so you know, us men, we take things a little bit easier than women take it. That's truly understood. But I just think, man, I just think that basically what this man was saying was bring 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 what you think you don't want. Bring just come down a little bit because the men that you're looking for, they don't want you like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying about this particular woman because, to be honest with you, probably as average as they come. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't have a chance with me. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you listen to a woman, I'm one of those type of guys that listen to you talk, and if you talk stupid, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's kind of like, oh, so all she got to do is just talk stupid. Well, listen, it's more to it than just talking stupid. I mean, because you can actually be stupid. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm not. According to Kevin Samuels, I value. It's more than just money. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just money. And we all know. Look, if you subscribe to that type of thing, terminology means absolutely nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like listening to Kevin Samuels, because a lot of it's really it's funny. A lot of it's funny. Now, it's not funny because you can actually really start feeling sad for these women because if you're thinking, if you're thinking you're uh 10, okay? Let's say you think you're 10, and you are not going to look at anybody unless this man is got a lot of money. You might see he may be driving this really high price vehicle. He may flaunt with his money. I don't know. But if that's what you're looking for, then let's just say you have two kids, like this lady. You have two kids, or even one. Let's just say one. You got one kid, okay? And basically, Kevin is telling you guys in his deal, in his group, in his order, those guys only want certain things. They don't want women with children. So when this lady is thinking that, oh, I guess she was thinking she was the exception. She was the exception. She got two kids, and this is what I want, and this is what I'm gonna get. And so when Kevin is talking to this lady, he's just trying to bring her down, man. Bring her, and I don't mean in a negative way. Just bring what she's thinking down because there's a lot of men out here that's really good men that make $30,000 a year. And I mean, look, if you got to give people time, and even with Kevin, he's always talking about the age range from from 40 to 55 in that range. I think it is, or 45 to 55 in that range is where men start really uh putting it together, you know. And so I can definitely agree with that because I mean, as the years go, you start earning more money. You become a little bit smarter. You learn how to do other things. Um, so yes, I mean, I totally agree with the fact that when I was in my 20s and in my 30s, no, the money wasn't like that. I mean, I was still making good money. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been making good money since I was I would say in mid 20s, my mid 20s to now. Now I'm making a little bit more than what I was making then. But the fact is, I was making decent money. I mean, I was making decent money, and I had a wife too. So of course, at that, you just gotta understand. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think it's crazy for women to be out here by themselves. I just do, man. I mean, and there's a lot of men out here, a lot of good men out here that women pass up for so many silly reasons. The sex not good. He don't make enough money. He's too short. Uh, you know, I don't know. He's not clean. Well, I kind of agree with y'all on that. You do want somebody that'll take care of themselves. Like that. I do understand that. But it's so many really crazy reasons, and I think all of that can be fixed. I think that stuff right there is outward stuff. That stuff can be fixed. As far as money, yeah, get you a skill or something like that, and you can make more money. That can be fixed, you know. But women pass up good men, and I know this from just in my personal life. I do know that women will pass you up, and they averages all outdoors, but they will pass you up because they think they can do better, and then they find out no, it's not. It's not as good as and not as easy as you think it is. So like I said, man, this video is something that I wanted people to kind of get an idea of what I was talking about, and just basically the core of what Kevin Samuels was trying to do. And I think a lot of times we just listen to the video, and then we take sides. The women probably take the women's side, the men will take the men's side. We take sides. And that's really not what it's all about. like I said, I think the core of what he was trying to do was to get women to understand that, yeah, I mean, look, if he always, this is something else he used to always say, are you okay with sharing your man? And most women would say, no, I don't want to share. Okay, so if there's 10% of black men that's making over, what is it, over $100,000 or 150, whatever the number is, it's over 100,000. So if you only have 10 to 15% of black men that's doing that, how, you know the odds of you getting one of them. If you're not, if you and listen, I believe this. I mean, look, believe this. If you're not what most men would call lookers, if you're not, and I know there's cute women at 6 that Kevin Samuel would say 6, and I just look at some. We all can, we can all come up with what I'm trying to say. We'll all be different. You could take 10 different men. You could take 10 different men and put them in a room and tell each one of them to rate 10 women, and most of them will be the same. Most of the numbers I think will be the same, but there's going to be some that's be like, well, no, she looked like an 8 to me, and he may think she looked like a 5. And this guy may think she looks like a 10. So that's what is this is what it's all about with these men that make that kind of money. And these guys, to be honest with you, these guys don't hang around. Don't hang around. And I hate to say it like this. They don't hang around average people. I mean, look, guys that's making that kind of money, you don't see them hanging around. Now, maybe family members. That's average, yeah. That's family. But these guys don't hang around. You're just your average guys. They just don't do it. And I don't think it's like for real personal reason. I think it's just that these guys gravitate toward each other. You know what I'm saying? So, so basically, what I'm saying in this video, y'all, I look, I'm not, and I'm gonna say I'm taking up for Kevin Samuels, but because let me tell you, I agree with a lot of stuff he said. I truly did, but live my life that way. I'm not that. I don't make that kind of money, but just telling you, I don't live my life that way. It's entertainment to me. It was entertainment to me. Uh, I do I do agree with most of the stuff that he was saying. I did agree because, like I said, if you're gonna be a woman with nobody to help you, I mean, that's man. In today's society, it's crazy today. Just went to the store. I just went to the store. Was it Sunday? Last night. No, no. It was Sunday. Well, no, Sunday morning. Sunday evening. Yesterday evening. I went to the store. You walk out of there, 200 and what I spent. 250 something dollars. And I'm telling you, it's just like I, I just I don't know. I don't know how you do it. I get it. The government does help a lot of women in situations, but man, I think life could be a whole lot better if, like Kevin Samuel said, I say it again. You got to learn how to live with a man and how to be with a man. And listen, if both people can be respectful and they have enough intelligence to work things out and be able to work through things, man, it's not going to be bad. I promise you, it's not going to be bad. The relationship won't even be bad, but you have to have honesty in there. You gotta be honest. And if you're not gonna be honest, then yeah, there'll be problems. There'll definitely be problems in there. So I'm done rambling. Man, look, like and subscribe to my videos, and of course hit that bell. That way, whenever my videos drop, which I do, I usually drop 2 to 3 videos a week on this channel. And so that way you would know when I post another one. I usually post them. They'll post around 6, I don't know, between 6 and 7 in the morning. Usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sometimes I'll go in between that and it'll be Tuesday. it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday. It just depends. So if you hit that bell, basically you'll know when a new one comes up. But I appreciate y'all, man. I do appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate all the people that's watching these videos. And look, man, y'all comment. Let me know what y'all think. I know this was a long one, but y'all let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one.